Good day everyone, and welcome to part 3 of the March 2026 Custom Connections Extravaganza presented by Crypto. We'll have puzzles 15 through 21 in this puzzle. If you're looking for 1 to 14, they're in 2 separate videos in the playlist this is included in. So thank you to Crypto, and let's get into March 15th. So we have cupboard, pegboard, cooking, painting, vegetable, wreath, bedding, raspberry, lamp, palm, empty, drinks, psalm, ammunition, golf, and calendar. Okay, raspberry and psalm have silent P's. Cupboard. You don't say the P, at least not in Canada. Pegboard, cooking, painting, vegetable, wreath, bedding, lamp, palm, empty. Empty. Okay, I say the P, but I can understand why some people might not. Empty. Drinks, ammunition, golf, and calendar. Okay. Silent P's. Okay. That one was pretty obvious to me. A pegboard, calendar, things you hang on the wall, a painting, a wreath, things that are hung. Okay. What else? Bedding. Lamp. Okay, palm, cooking. Those are oils. Palm oil, cooking oil, vegetable oil, bedding oil, drinks oil. It's got to be lamp oil, right? Types of oil. Okay. Bedding, drinks, ammunition, golf. Oh, things that have rounds. Round of bedding, round of drinks, round of ammunition, round of golf. Okay. That one wasn't too bad. Maybe he's letting us off easy to start. Alright, March 16th, here we go. So we have appropriate, barbarian, loot, right, Toblerone, warrior, night sky, millionaire, ranger, purloin, nick, paladin, Goldilocks, fortune, wizard, and Arctic Circle. Who wants to be a millionaire? Wheel of Fortune. Conan the Barbarian. Xena the Warrior Princess. Barbarian, warrior, paladin, wizard. These seem like playable characters in World of Warcraft or Diablo or something. RPG games, adventure games. Oh. Ranger. Maybe not a warrior. A ranger? Okay, Dungeons and Dragons primary classes. Okay. Yeah, I think warrior would be a bit general because these are all warriors essentially, right? Okay. Toblerone. Now, those are mountains, aren't they? The fortune, the loot. No, you loot it, you appropriate it, you nick it, you purloin it. To steal? Pilfer, okay. Essentially the same thing, just a bit violence there. Okay. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Right. The Price is Right. Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Wheel of Fortune. American Ninja Warrior. Are these last words of reality shows or TV shows? Game shows, okay. Toblerone, Night Sky, Goldilocks, Arctic Circle. Things with bears. Oh, where you can see bears. Goldilocks and the Three Bears. Arctic Circle, there's bears up north. The Night Sky is the Ursa Minor, Ursa Major. And Toblerone, I don't know. Is there a bear on the logo? Things where you can find bears. Okay. Maybe the mountains. I think there's Toblerone Mountains. In any case, 2 out of 2 so far. I don't expect that to continue, but Let's move on to March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. Here we go. Yawn, end, inhale, card, buck, gorge, tissue, bolt, wolf, sea, blue, gum, opening, cigarette, rent, and courage. These are all pretty short. End. Ooh. You can gorge it, you can wolf it, you can inhale it, you can bolt it. Okay, this was in the connections recently. To eat quickly. Oh, that is the red herring. Okay, Crypto's kept track of what's going on in the regular connections, I suppose. All right. A gorge, an opening. Blue. Deep blue. Huh. Card. Playing card. Things that come in packs. Cigarettes, tissues, gum, and cards. Okay, what else comes in a pack? I think that's correct, but what? Sea, gorge, end, yawn, buck, wolf, opening, courage. Oh, a wolf comes in a pack. Okay, what's coming out then? A tissue? A tissue mostly comes in a box, right? Things come in packs. There we go. Good. Some like things you keep in your bag or your backpack would come in a pack of tissues, like maybe 20 or so. That might be just a Canadian thing though. Okay, down to 2 lives. Tissue. Because they're not called Kleenexes, they're called tissues. Bolt. Courage. Haven't had any wordplay yet, so I'm expecting it soon. Blue. Deep blue, deep end, deep sea, deep gorge, deep yawn, deep? No. Deep opening, deep tissue? Maybe. Deep end, deep blue, deep tissue. Deep bolt, deep inhale, deep yawn, deep gorge, deep opening. Deep sea is a phrase, but I think I tried it, the other 4 there, and it wasn't one away. Deep blue. Deep blue and deep sea are the same thing. Or is Deep Blue the IBM computer from way back? Okay. Rent. I'm going to take a deep blue and put in opening. Deep blank? No, okay. You got me on that one, Crypto. What did we have? Chasm. A gorge, opening, rent, yawn. Okay. Fictional dogs. Oh. Nope, not happening. Blue, bolt, buck, and courage. No. Deep end, deep inhale, deep sea, deep tissue. Okay. Deep inhale. Is that a phrase I've heard? I don't think so. Take a deep breath. I've heard, but not a deep inhale. Okay, no problem. That's fine. 2 and 1 so far. Let's move. All right, let's get into March 18th. We have beef, squirrel, tombstone, jack-o'-lantern, musical, skeleton, wind face or wind face, master, pinch, maple leaf, piano, fracas, row, cylinder, teacup, and rhubarb. Okay. You're in a fracas. You have a beef. You have a row or row. Maybe rhubarb? That probably fits the best. You're in a bit of a dust-up. You have an argument. A quarrel. Okay. I'm in a rhubarb with you right now. Never heard that. But it made the most sense of what was left. All right. Skeleton. Master. Keys? Skeleton key. Master key. Piano key. I think there's a cylinder key and a musical key. Okay, there's 5 there. Maple leaf. Fall. Maple leaves in the fall. Tombstones in the fall for Halloween. Jack-o'-lanterns in the fall for Halloween. Maybe a skeleton. And squirrel, wind face, pinch, and teacup. I don't know about that. This might be where the wordplay comes in. This ends with cup. This ends with inch. This ends with stone. This ends with ton. Wind face. Is a wind face a fall emoji? I don't know. Keys. Okay. Inch, stone, ton, cup. Ending with units of measure. Okay. And then fall emojis. Autumn emojis. Okay. That was a tough one. I'm glad I saw the cup and the inch there. Because I would have put in skeleton for key for sure. And what was the other one? I think there was only the 5. So I'm glad skeleton got out of the keys. Very, very good. Well, let me know how you've done so far. I'm 3 and 1 on this session. So let's move on to March 19th. All right, let's get into March 19th. We have good, flower, lens, curiosity, bagatelle or bagatelle, stage, black, diaphragm, butcher, souvenir, condenser, gadget, casual, jewelry, vintage, and flashback. Okay. Flashback's old, vintage is old, souvenir, curiosity sounds old, bagatelle might be old. Okay, so what's that, 5? I'll be honest with you, diaphragm and lens sound like they go together, maybe something scientific. A condenser sounds like maybe something scientific in chemistry class. Maybe a microscope, lens, diaphragm, condenser. I think I remember that. What else would it be? Good, flower, curiosity, bagatelle, maybe. I think I would have heard of that though. Stage, for sure, that's what you put the specimen on. Black, butcher, souvenir, gadget. Okay, no, I think it's just these. Parts of a microscope. Okay, good. Chemistry for the win. Okay, down to 12 words, 3 groups. So let's get back to our old things again. Vintage, flashback, souvenir, curiosity, maybe bagatelle. Good, black, casual. Well, just those three. Good Friday, Black Friday, Casual Friday. Okay. Flower Friday. Flashback Friday. Like, is that like Throwback Thursday? Maybe. Blank Friday. Good. All right. Yellow and green left. Vintage. Bagatelle, curiosity, gadget, souvenir. Maybe not gadget. Gadget could be an old thing though. Well, this is my old gadget. Okay, so flower, jewelry, butcher. Different stores. A souvenir store. Maybe. Blank store. Oh, okay. Gadget store, a vintage store, or like vintage clothes. Okay, vintage shop or vintage store. Okay, good. And this is just old stuff that maybe people find interesting or expensive. A knick-knack. Okay, a tchotchke. All right. Well, I think I made it through that with just the one error. Not too shabby. I'll take it. So what's that now? 4 and 1. Oof. Better watch myself. All right, let's get into March 20th, birthday special. So maybe a bit of a clue there. We have a birthday cake. It is emojis, which I'm not happy about, but I can work it out, I think. Birthday cake, fire, Wi-Fi or something like that. Birthday celebration, party favors, basket, numbers, radio, cucumber or pickle or something, police, star, bee, foot, hand, a die, school bus, and a balloon. Birthday. Okay, so you have party favors, you have balloons, you have a cake, maybe you have decorations, things you need for a birthday party. Happy birthday to me. Okay, sort of gimme there. All right. Okay, bus. Hand and foot. Fire. Police. Emergency services. Be a bus. Fire station, police station, bus station, radio station. Okay, that's where radio comes in. Stations. Okay, good. All right, down to purple and blue. B. Okay, I think these go together, hand and foot. Basket. Basket, foot, hand. Those are all balls. Basketball, football, handball. B-ball, that's basketball. If this is a pickle, maybe it's pickleball. Are these blank balls? Sports minus ball, okay. Then what's this? Wi-Fi, numbers, B, and dice. I don't know. It's a long video. I'm just going to pop these in. I don't know. New York Times games. Oh, okay. Spelling bee, connections, pips, and something with numbers. Oh, Sudoku, maybe. But that doesn't, 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't lead me to Sudoku. But in any case, no problem. I get it. All right, 5 and 1 now, going into the last puzzle. Might be a doozy. March 21st, here we go. Gray, lemon, slippery, house, dry, octopus, uneven, horn, bug, washout, doom, trouble, miff, tiger, rasp, and nurse. Raspberry, I think, immediately. It can bug you, it can miff you, it can trouble you. It can rasp you, it can like bother you. Irk, okay. Makes sense. Nurse. Or these types of sharks. Nurse shark, tiger shark, lemon shark, gray shark? No, one away. Horn shark? There we go. I know whales better than sharks, but I do know about the nurse shark and the tiger shark. And lemon shark, to be honest. Alright, we're down to blue and green here. I think we can do this, but knock on wood. We'll see if we can. Uneven, slippery. Washout, dry. Different footing conditions, I guess. Road conditions, okay. Footing, driving, same thing, right? Gray, house, octopus, doom. Doctors, Dr. Gray, Dr. House, Dr. Octopus, Dr. Doom. Yes. All right, 6 and 1 for this episode. How about that? That's, oof. I'm never going to see that again. All right, well, thanks for watching. Be sure to check in again on the 22nd for the next group until the end of the month. So there will be 10 puzzles in that video. It'll be a long one. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. Check out my other content if you're interested. And have a great day. Bye for now.
All is well, not as far as I can tell, because I've heard that tale before. I'm a ne'er-do-well, it's the hero that gets the glory.